Okay, I'm looking at solving two-step equations, which is basically got to do two things before I get to the answer. All right, fairly straightforward, I suppose. But ultimately, you must show your workings because that's what you get the marks for. Right, you will lose marks if you don't show all your workings. Right, I can't do it there. Right, we're looking at solving two-step equations here now. Two-step equations basically means you need to do two things in order to solve it. All right, fairly obvious, I suppose. Right, but ultimately you do need to show all your workings. If you don't show your workings, you won't get the marks, or you'll lose some of the marks. You won't get all the marks. Okay, so the first way I'm going to do it is I'm going to solve it using a numerical method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the algebra bit, and what that basically says is that something take away 2 equals 13. Alright, so what number take away 2 makes 13? So 15 is the answer. Now whatever is under this box has got to equal 15. So if I now remove the box, I now know that 3x equals 15. So if 3x is a 15, 3 times something makes 15, 3 times 5 makes 15. Alright, so that's one thing. Now all I've essentially done there, okay, is, and I'm doing my workings in green here, right, is I've added 2 to both sides, okay, because I've got this negative 2 here. So if I add 2 to both sides, I just get left with 3x. If I add 2 to 13, I get left with 15, because I must do the same to both sides. Alright, then here, if 3x is a 15, 1x has got to be 5, because I'm dividing by 3. Right, so we're going to do a similar thing with the next one. You can do exactly the same. I'm going to cover the letter bit up, and I'm going to look at it as a numerical problem. So 25 minus something or subtract something makes 17. All right. So what 25 take away something makes 17. So whatever's under that has got to equal 8. All right. Now then, if I now remove the box again, okay, what was under there was 4a, so 4a's have got to equal 8, and therefore 1a has got to equal 2. Show my working again. Alright, now this time, okay, what I've actually done, I've done 2 steps in one. Alright, so I've got the 4a, I've got 17 plus 4a equals 25, and then I'm going to take away 17 from both sides. Okay, which gives me 4a equals 8. Right, and then I'm going to divide by 2. The reason I quite like the numerical answer, the numerical method, is because it just seems obvious that you know, you're working with the numbers. The letters are numbers in disguise, after all. So choose your method. It really doesn't matter, but just make sure you get it down on paper.